Is it okay to reuse toothpicks and floss? We're talking about this today because this guy just started dating this girl that reuses her toothpicks and floss. At least she sanitizes it first, but she reuses it until it goes bad because she doesn't want it to go to waste. Now, as much as I get that, I do feel a little bit weird about this. We got the message in a few days ago, so I've had a little time to think about it, and it's not as bad as it seems. If it's completely clean and you wash it, some floss looks like it probably would last quite a long time. And toothpicks are like what, made of wood? So is it really that outrageous to use toothpicks and floss multiple times as long as you clean it? Or is that just an absolute no-no, super gross? What do you think?
So at first, my first reaction was that it was pretty disgusting. But then I thought about it and I was like, okay, I'm into sustainability. I see what she's doing. I don't think it's necessarily something to end a relationship over, you know? I think that if he really has a problem with it, maybe the way to go would be to buy her some more sustainable tooth products so she doesn't feel bad throwing them away after using them one time.
So maybe you find a link online to one of those things and just show it to her, you know? So he doesn't have to buy it himself.
Yeah, exactly. And then he doesn't have to feel like grossed out about it either. And then maybe they can both be happy.
Erica and Troy, what do you think?
No, I'm coming right out and telling her she's nasty. Unless she's cleaning it with Lysol or bleach and you can't put that in your mouth, then no, that's gross. Ew. Me, personally, I'm like kind of germophobic, so I don't think putting something dirty in my mouth, whether you put it in something or not, no, that's not cool. Not with me.
Diana and April Park, what do you think?
People brush their teeth, rinse that off, and then leave it in the bathroom where they flush a toilet, and then reuse it. So maybe the dental floss isn't a bad thing.
Because it might be more sanitary than your toothbrush at this point.
Absolutely. And there's also a lot of people who will let their dogs lick their face, and what do they clean their body parts with?
Ew. That's a very good point.
Yeah, so I mean, I think she's okay with reusing it.
So what do you think so far? Let us know what you're thinking down in the comments, and here are some more of your thoughts.
I understand what the girl is saying. I actually do the same thing. I take my toothpick and dip it in rubbing alcohol, or I do actually reuse my floss as well and just run it through some Listerine. And it's not disgusting because she is sanitizing it after each use. If he loves her, then that's how it is.
So I'm fascinated by this. So when you're using floss, do you break it off the roll? Or do you just re-spool it back on after you sanitize it? I mean, how does that work?
So I break it off like you would normally do and wrap it around my fingers and use it. And then I get some Listerine and put some Listerine in the cup and dip it in there to sanitize it, which actually makes it taste better the second time around too, if you think about it.
Now, are you dating someone right now or are you single?
I'm single.
And do you think this might be part of the reason why, or?
No, I don't.
I'm just teasing you. So you think the fact that it's completely sanitized, you're getting rid of all the germs on it, this is a totally fine thing to do?
Correct. Yes, I agree with her.
Jennifer in Schenectady, what do you think? Is it okay to reuse toothpicks and floss, or is it kind of gross?
It's highly gross.
Even if you scrub it and you wash it, or, I mean, is there any kind of...
No, it's already been used. No, that's gross. Have a discussion with her, see if it changes. If not, then if you can't handle it, it's time to move on.
Tom and Waterville, what do you think?
I say it's kind of gross. Buy the girl a water pick, you know?
Yeah, that's a good idea, because in that way you're not actually touching the teeth.
And you're not wasting all that stuff cleaning it either.
I know the prices have gotten better, but especially during COVID, it must have been super expensive for her to keep this up.
Yeah.
Sandra and Altamont, what do you think?
So, I don't know. I mean, if it's clean, I'm thinking you use the same toothbrush every day, so what's the difference? I don't think anybody sanitizes their toothbrush every day.
And at the very least, she's flossing, which I think most people probably don't do.
There you go.
So what do you think? Is it really that weird to use your toothpicks and floss multiple times as long as you sanitize it? Or are you with her that, it's totally fine? Why throw away something if it's still good? Let us know what you're thinking down in the comments. And if you want to check out more videos, it's real easy. We got a couple more coming up on the screen here. Plus, make sure you hit subscribe for new ones every Monday through Thursday. And make sure you give this video a big old like, because it super helps out the algorithm, and I much, much appreciate it.